And if they're, oh my, and we've got Fred. So who would like to go first? Please let us know in the chat if you're ready. It looks like Fred is ready, so maybe we should.
I guess I'm ready. This is Sasha. She's 14. I rescued her 5 years ago. She won't let me out of her sight, and she tells me all the time how much she loves me. I couldn't ask for a nicer dog. I've had umpteen dogs in the last 82 years, and she's probably the best.
Welcome, Sasha. Don't let Fred out of your sight. Continue to do your ministry. May you always, always be together now and in the next life. Okay, it looks like, wow, we've got a lot of people coming in here. So Jan Surechild, are you ready?
This is Bello, who is about to leave. He's 14 and he came to me after his previous owners, oops, here he goes, died in their 90s. But we're very happy together, except when I insist that he stick around. Bye, Bello.
Oh, Bellows, may you have long life and wonderful dreams, and catch all your imaginary and real mice in your house and outside.
Next up is Noreen with Roxy.
Hello. Roxy was a street dog in Bakersfield. We rescued her when she was 6 months old, and she's been a challenge, but she's also been a love. Unfortunately, she's has some stitches, as you can see. So she definitely needs a blessing today, Reverend Russ.
Oh, Roxy, may you heal completely and thoroughly and go on to what's next. Your owners wish you could talk, but since you can't, they will take everything from you by your actions and your eyes.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Next up is Gail with Honey Bun. Hi, this is Honey Bun. She was my mom's dog. And when mom died, Curtis and I adopted her. And she's my shadow. She follows me everywhere. And she's 7 years old. Blessings on you, Honey Bun, for looking after Curtis and Gail.
Sanjay,
Please
I want
continue
to let
on.
you know I have a live animal. This is Pamela Coche.
Okay, thank you. We'll go to you next then, Pamela.
Okay. Now?
Not right now. I'm in the middle
Okay.
of blessing Gail.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Gail, may you be blessed by Honey Bun's presence as she carries with her the memories of your most beloved mother. And every day she reminds you that you are all together. Blessings on your ministry, Honey Bun. May you continue to do so.
Thank you.
And Pamela, go ahead.
Yes, I just realized I could do something live.
Oh,
Russ will
good.
remember this bunny because my granddaughter Malia brought her in for Blessing of the Animals a couple of years ago. She's 4 years old, and Malia is very attached to her, but hasn't seen her for the better part of a year. So I've been taking care of her. And she's a very sweet bunny and very loving and very much like Malia, very sweet and loving.
What's your bunny's name?
Oh, her name is Rexy.
Rexy, blessings onto you to carry on the love and the companionship that is so important to Pamela and to everyone around you. May you have a long life of joy and comfort and support from everyone around you. Blessings.
Thank you.
Next up is Mona Lang with Butters. Mona, are you with us?
Sorry, just logging in. I am in San Jose at my daughter's, and we are sharing Butters, who is 10 weeks old and likes to chew on yogurt cups when we're finished.
Welcome, Butters. May you find the joy of looking after such wonderful owners and always, always clean up after yourself. Blessings on your ministry, Butters, for you will have a great, great task on taking
Thank
care
you.
of such wonderful owners.
He wants that yogurt cup.
Thank you. And now we have Kirsten up with Sophie.
Yes, this is Soapy. She is our dog, our vicious dog guard that sits in our yard and makes friends with all of our neighbors who often know her but don't know us. And they feed her treats, so she has a fun life. She's 10.
That was Sophie, right? Okay, Sophie, blessings onto you. You have such an important responsibility of welcoming everyone in the neighborhood and keeping your family safe from the dreaded postal carriers and UPS delivery people. You fulfill a vital role in the world, and may you have a long life to sustain yourself and your family. Blessings to you.
Next up, Barney Sandell.
This is Barney. He is 12 years old. We think we adopt Barney when he was 1 year old. He was in the shelter for twice. Then we adopt him. Yeah, we really appreciate Barney's company for the last year, quarantine year.
Blessings, Barney, in your home. Look after your family well and keep them in love and comfort and beauty. Blessings on your ministry, Barney. Continue to live long and prosper. Next up is Jerry and Lucy.
This is Lucy. Lucy is a rescue. She's 12 years old, and her nickname is Mrs. Barky, because she barks at everybody.
Lucy, blessings on to you. All animals fulfill a need in the universe and in the world. And sounds like you've chosen yours to announce things in the world and share that with everyone around you. May you continue with your ministry of vocal sharing what's on your mind, and peace be with you and long life. Blessings.
Thank you.
And just to remind those of you who have in memoriam, we will be having a separate, after the interlude, we will remember to spotlight you. So Bill, hang on to your photo. Laura, you're up next. Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Forgive me. The Bukowinskis.
Hi, you've been watching our pack of reactive dogs. They've been teaching us patience and persistence, and you can see Blink, who is deaf and partially blind, who is Grace's COVID dog, and Vinny, who's her best friend right there, and Bitsy, who's scared of everything except the snake in the background.
Wow. What a lovely trio. Blessings on your ministry. You have quite a charge. You have a congregation to look after, and you always need to have each other to support in seeing to the ministry of this great family congregation. So blessings on your ministry. Keep them herded and together, keep them safe and well, and keep them company in their hardest and their joyous times. Blessings on your ministries, Bukowinski dogs. All right, I have Joanne. Joanne, you're up next. Can you find her? There are so many people here today. Thank you for showing up.
Yes.
I'm looking for Joanne Christensen.
Angie's watching you the whole time.
Oh, Sylvia, shall we go?
Okay. This is Angie. She's about 10 now. She's getting gray. She's going to be my white dog pretty soon. And she came from Santa Cruz County Shelter. And I have a knack for picking calm Chihuahuas. Petunia was pretty calm. She will bark at you when you come to my front door, but that's her job. And she's a lover.
Angie, blessings to you in caring for your owner and protecting her and giving her love. Blessings on your mission in your life to share the love unconditionally with everyone around you and to take care of Sylvia. You're a wonderful addition to this existence. Blessings to you, Angie.
Thank you. She is watching you. It's on the screen.
Well, I know that Joanne has 2 birds that sit on her shoulder, and I don't know if we'll be able to see that today, but blessings on them, and look after Joanne and keep her in company. And now we are going to, is there anyone else left that hasn't put their name in the chat that has their beloved companion with them?
I have a picture of some pets from my niece in Texas, which I'd like to just pop up, if I may. These are Meowser, who lives in Porter, Texas, and you can tell by the name what she does, and Bandit, who's a wonderful new addition to my nephew's house. Blessings,
Wow.
Blessings onto them.
Blessings onto them, and may they live long and healthy lives. And it looks like Smitty is ready with Tyson.
Almost. Just a minute. I gotta go. I gotta walk over there. And,
How old is Tyson?
Tyson is 16, and he's pretty deaf, and he's. I was trying to get him to come to the computer, but he is. Let's see if I can. He's lying on the couch. He's got. Let me turn it around. Let's see.
Wow.
There, yes.
There's Tyson, and he was a neighbor's dog and came. I had another dog, and they bonded, and then the neighbor moved. Oh, there he's looking up. Can you see him?
We can.
Yes.
Ah, there he is. Hello, Tyson.
He probably doesn't hear you, and I'm told by my vet he probably has the canine equivalent of Alzheimer's. But anyhow.
Well, may he continue to be your companion, and may he live long and prosper in his beauty and silence and calmness. And also may he have many, many days on that couch. Blessings to Tyson. And I see that Bonnie is here with Okino, whom we saw welcoming us early this morning. Please go ahead, Bonnie.
Yeah, I knew it. Now he wants to leave. Well, this is Okino. You're going to get blessed anyway, whether you like it or not. He's almost 8. He's a rescue. And he has the life I hope I get in the next life. Okay, go away.
Oh, blessings to you, Okino. May you continue to test and show your owner the value of compassion, patience, and tolerance.
Find him.
And so,
Okay, thank you.
blessings, Okino, and on to your owner as well.
And Kelly and Lola, are you ready?
I did.
Wow.
There. No.
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
Kelly and Lola are 11 years old. We got them from the shelter, and we were just looking for one dog, but we got two for the price of one.
Thank you for taking care of two of the most awesome madrinas I have ever known. May you continue to be their beautiful companions and bring joy and happiness wherever you and they go together. Blessings on all four of you.
Thank you.
And Ray. Oh, Joanne, look at her birds.
I'm sorry, I'm not very good with the computer, but I would like to introduce Evelyn, who just had her 18th birthday and thinks she's supposed to have an egg. And this is Sarah, who is 14. And as you know, they are always here and they love the Zoom. And so they say hello.
Blessings onto you, Evelyn, and you, Sarah, for taking such long and loving care of your owner and providing all of the companionship and love shared between the three of you. It's important, and all God's creatures connect with each other and provide a role in this universe to make us all better creatures. Blessings to all three of you.
Thank you.
Ray, you're up next with Mac. Is Ray Rayburn there? It looks like we can't quite get Ray. Let me see if I can find him. Well, Ray, may Mac continue to be your beautiful companion, and may he continue to have as long and glorious a life as you. Blessings on Mac. All right, then. Let us break for a sing-along. Sherry?
We've got Anita.
Oh, hello. Hello, Jeannie.
Hi. Anita's been waiting patiently.
Okay. Russ?
Anita, blessings onto you this lovely day. May you always have the food you deserve, the water you need, and the love and companionship of your family and your owner. Long life and blessings to you in your ministry. Blessings to both of you, Jeannie and Lola.
And I just got a note that Arrow has come home. So Jenny, would you like to unmute yourself?
So here's Arrow eating.
Arrow, take care and protect your owner who does great work. As a doctor, your owner needs you by her side every day. Your ministry's a difficult and yet challenging one, like all who care for first responders. So please, Arrow, long life, take a lot of self-care and look after your owner. Blessings on your ministry, Arrow, and blessings on you, Jenny. Is there anyone else who'd like to come forward? Wow, people, it's so wonderful to see your animals. So we're now going to... Hello. I'm out here at the UC Davis Research Pens. As you can see,
They have a lot of animals here who are used for the support of other animals in medical care. And for some of these animals, they're also here recovering from treatments. As you can see from this cow, if I can get, that has something that looks kind of like a colonoscopy bag, a colostomy bag. The thing is it must be pretty tough when you don't share a language. And unlike Dr. Dolittle, it's really hard. We know that animals feel pain, but we don't have a common language to communicate our needs to each other. Gosh, that sounds awful familiar, doesn't it? It sounds like a cultural misunderstanding. And sometimes when you have these cultural misunderstandings, there's a lot of other things that go along with it. Like, well, stereotyping. And as a person of color, that's one common point I have with the animal realm. Stereotyping and the lack, sometimes, of a common language. How many times have certain animal species been misrepresented as villains in film, pictures? I can think of one holiday that overuses a certain feline species. I can also think of a lot of other humorous and incidences, such as flying cows, flying pigs. How often do we use the animal species without their permission and make our own memes? Surely if they were humans, we'd think twice? Maybe not. Certainly, we've seen that happen in the literature of the past, and I don't need to tell you about how many times we've used animal terms, especially in recent times with the recall of the governor of California. The leader of that movement actually said that immigrants should be microchipped. It works really well for animals. And you know, as an indigenous person, I think the term immigrant to me means something a lot more different than a European immigrant that came here 500 years ago. So what does that really look like? Being microchipped, my people herded like cattle, being sold like chattel, haunts the generations today still in the form of poor police policies. You see, I think it's because we don't recognize that all species are actually beings. If you recall what happened in this little story you heard about the Dalai Lama's cat, we don't know what our relationship is to each other, let alone animal species, but we cannot deny that what happens to them happens to us. So we have to think clearly about the health, inherent worth, and dignity, not just of persons, but of every being. That is true interdependence in the web of life. We are part of the web of life. There's absolutely no doubt. So I ask you again, when you think about next time you use an animal centric word like ableism, think about what it is you're saying. Scaredy cat. Beaten like a dog, which has happened to me. Being called a dog has happened to me. Foxy, that's an old word. Think about it. And remember, animals are people too, and people are animals, biologically. So let us change the words of the first principle to be the inherent worth and dignity of all beings, not one left behind. Because we do leave each other behind. Certainly. And I don't need to tell you how often, how recently I have been reminded of that. Please, care for your beings. Care for each other. Not one left behind. May it be so.